Hello, creatures, critters, cryptids, etc. Welcome back to PowerWash. And my usual music. But yes, hello. How you doing, Quillsoft? Why am I blue? What amazing reason am I blue for? I hope everyone's doing well. Hey, Akari. Hey, Midas. Hey, Midas, can you bring me a soda? My throat's being funny. Soda. I like how it doesn't know, the captions don't know soda. Oh, there it goes. It got it that time. So I've always said soda is a joke. And a while back we were watching Rosie in here. You open it out in the kitchen. Because that doesn't spray in the bedroom.
It doesn't spray anywhere.
It does. It sprays.
I open it with my hand over it.
Sprays everywhere. But yeah, we were watching, I always called it soda as a joke. And then we were watching the Superman cartoon from the 90s. And they just had a billboard that just said soda! Exclamation point, like S-O-D-E-R, and I was just like pointing at it like the meme point, just like, oh! Soda! Let's continue. Time to clean a playground. Yeah, drink soda. I think the music might be a little loud. As it fades away between songs, so I can't actually tell. Yes, that seems okay. Alright, so playground time. Looks like we need the big spray. The wide boy. Time to spray the large blue floor. Oh, it's also a green floor. And a red floor. Oh, there's so many colors here. I can't believe we have so many floors. Who could let this happen? Slide. You ever use the slide during the summer? Especially a metal one? It's, yeah, the music's too loud still. So finicky. So the problem is like, it's so hard to, like, very fine-tuned volume on YouTube. What I need to do is just like download this music and just like play it instead of having it be a YouTube track so I can control it better. Control was the foobar. Another program I'm using an ancient version of because there's no reason to update it if it works. Do you become stuck to it during the winter? This one seems like it's made of plastic. It's fantastic. You'll tear your pants? Oh my. First item done, the slide. So I was told last streams that eventually the story tells me why everything's so dirty. Can't believe there's a supervillain called the Mudslinger. A supervillain tossing its poo everywhere. A layer of gross under the gross. Imagine if this game had, like, PvP somehow, like, just spray someone and just obliterate them. I guess that just be that water park simulator all over again. What is this green? I guess it's supposed to be algae. Mystery, the mystery mildew. It's called Splatoon. Yeah, I guess so. That too. I keep forgetting Splatoon exists. From all accounts, so does Nintendo. Yeah, it's almost been like some kind of mudslide. Very tall mudslides that didn't get into any interiors or else somehow, I guess. Everyone barricades our houses very effectively from the inside. Yeah, I was worried about this one because I felt like I wasn't going to be able to be as methodical about my cleaning on this one. I'm correct. One's very much just, like, everything's everywhere. Everything's everywhere, everything's waterlogged wood. Imagine if trees didn't exist. I guess there would be other problems besides structural problems at that point, but imagine if wood didn't exist. I guess. Like, how would that have changed history? Hey, Gozak, how you doing? Just remembered I could rotate. This is an awkward location here. Can't like fit into it. Oh, I just completely missed the inside here somehow, jeez. I guess because it's a weaker spray, probably didn't, yeah, it's a stronger spray taking care of stuff that's a wider spray couldn't. Did I ever buy the extension? Yeah, no. Wonder why that wasn't equipped. Welcome everybody to PowerWashing. Doesn't the title, don't fix a power washer in your mall. As tempting as it is, tempting as it may be, as much as you may want to, don't do it. This stuff's not actually coming off. I don't think it is. It's just feel like progress is being made. Oh, yeah, it's everywhere. Okay. I actually forgot the tab button existed until just now. Oh, you tell me that's dirty? Can't believe it. Nice. I'll just force it. Oh, so is this strong enough to spray off the green? Okay. Time to switch to the super pooper scooper. I like how it's spraying way over there too. It's a long range attachment at work. Right here. Right here! You know, has they considered just throwing it all away and starting over? instead of cleaning it. That's what people do, right? They don't clean, they just move to a new house. I feel like that's something we were talking about. Maybe it was last time I streamed. It was like people just like never cleaning, just moving to a new house. I feel like that's something that would have happened back when houses were like not stupidly expensive. Like there had to be some who did that. Back in the early days of the homeowner's dream being real. Not a fake. You know, I was thinking about it just now. Living in a condo is like living in an apartment with none of the upsides. And all of the downsides. The upsides being somebody else allegedly fixed stuff that's broken. I do wonder if they finally fix the fact that every single unit leaks whenever it rains. That's been a problem the whole time I've lived here. It seemed like they were finally doing stuff around it, but I don't know if it truly happened or not. We didn't have a hurricane last year. We didn't really have heavy rains too much either last year. I guess we'll find out soon. It was interesting, because usually during the winter, if it rains, that means that it's going to be cold the next day, but it rained yesterday and it's not cold today. It's still in like the 80s. It violated the rule. It's still collectively one item. There we go. Trying to see if I can make it kick off, but it doesn't seem like it wants to lift. Can't take the soccer ball with me. Hey, how's everyone's doing, chat? How's the new week treating you? New week of the short months. It's fine, February. Hey, Doom Cup. Doing right for that game you're making. Nice. Oh, the porridge go like the entire way. Apple Island. Oh, what engine are you using for it? Ultra Vision, oh, okay. Novel visual. The big edge. Floor do be edging. I realize just now is that if I look further away, it's at a bigger area. Dang walls, stop stopping me. Ah. How much edging does the floor need? That's how much. Successfully edge the floor. Stuff really becomes this clean if you power wash it. I feel like it would just like rip the paint off. perhaps I am the fool. Alright, we're back here again. Like we never left. Does this have a gallons of water like stat, I wonder? I have like a stats menu. Doesn't look like it does. He hears that the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing. The whole town comes to look out for him in time for the festival. We don't have spring till he puts the hat on. Okay. To be honest, if I had to wear that hat, I'd go missing. Time to, obviously the cat is dirty, I need to spray it. I need to power wash the cat. That's safe, right? That's perfectly safe. No problems there. We'll be fine. This place is nasty. Honestly, I always hated going to slides and stuff as a kid. Or, like, not slides so much, but, like, you know, those, like, tubes? Like, tube slides and the tubes you had to crawl through. I hate going into them because, like, it was always full of, like, some other kid's slobber and my hands would get gross, and I was always very concerned about that even when I was a kid. I did not like my hands being gross. I'm still like that, but... yeah. I just wash my hands a lot. A weird angle to spray at. The dulcet tones of rain and water going. What is Pomodoro? Hey, Dimension. Tell me about this Pomodoro. Oh, okay. Is the benefit of that like not burning out? Like, what's the benefit of that? Yeah, that's kind of what I do when I'm drawing, but it's more just like, well, when I'm doing pixel art, it's less scheduled and more just like I goof off constantly while working on it slowly. But I couldn't do that for like programming or anything like that because you would be spending all of your like coming back from break time just getting back to what you were doing, and then you'd be taking a break again. So definitely not a universal solution, but it definitely sounds good for a lot of stuff. I guess I should get this step ladder, but that would be silly, right? And I could just do this. Jump around. starting to have color again. Doesn't help when the entire floor is gross. I'm trying to figure out like these side things I'm trying to clean here. Yeah, it's all gross. Everything's gross. You fool. Those are all individual items. Ooh boy. Thinking about how Jinpu mentioned, hey Kekleon. Thinking about how Jinpu mentions that the ding is her phone notification noise. Imagine if everything that was clean just like sparkles the whole time. That'd be fun. Then you get blinded by all the sparklies. Exactly. Sparkling's important. I need mine. I do need my step ladder now. Where are you? I know I saw it around. There you are. And a normal SR, no. Only my man's was a little taller. What are those boxes? Like, the red buildings. There's two of them on either that direction and over there. There's like red little brick buildings. What are those? Is it like telephone booths? They look too big to be a telephone booth. I don't think they'd be a toilet because there's a big ass window. The mystery object. Oh, you think so? Well, why aren't they fucking cleans this place? Janitors of mystery. I should do a smash or pass of like every Dragon Quest master. Is this supposed to be like a tic-tac-toe, or was it Noughts and Crosses over in England? I remember seeing these things as a kid, and I never understood what they were for. I didn't connect that they were supposed to be for, like, that. They're just weird dice you couldn't detach to me, like weird useless dice. I don't know. I had no idea what they were. Weird as a kid, like, it's kind of, I vaguely remember it's just like not very much made sense. And no one would ever explain anything. Very confounding. Arbitrary rules you were supposed to know somehow magically already, stuff like that. Especially like, I think I talked about, I think I've talked about it before, I don't know what I've talked about anymore, but like, I remember one time in elementary school, we were playing baseball, and I had never seen a baseball game. I didn't know anything about baseball, but I was just expected to know all the rules of baseball automatically. Oh, they're actually called tic-tac-toe die in this. I would have expected, because this is an English game, right? I would have expected them to be called knots and crosses. Wild. This is a net, right? It's made of rope. I think power washing and some rope would just unravel it immediately. I mean, that's because you're naughty. I keep forgetting I'm crouching sometimes. I'm just used to being that short. Very tall in this game. The most solid netting. The most solid rope I've ever seen in my life. Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on hold. My golf buggy soiled like you wouldn't believe. Doc gave you a caller who needs a hand with your new place in the suburbs. It's an old Diaz place, so I hope you don't get spooked easily. Okay. I think what I don't like about this particular map, and I kind of have a feeling it would be like this, is that it's all kind of just very samey. Like it's just these slats over and over, like the same little structures over and over. And I kind of had a feeling it would be like that from the picture. It's not a very interesting thing to have to clean, in my opinion. Do the outside areas pretty well, and then I'll go inside, I guess. a lot of everything here with this. I mean. Damn, I hit left click. I stopped the spray. Never be clicking. I guess this game wouldn't be too bad to control with a controller, since there's just a button to spray. Like right click just makes it spray. You don't have to just click it once. You gonna go for your walk? Okay. Someday I'll think of like bingo topics for any of my streams that involve not, you know, doing stuff like this, or like exploring and Elite Dangerous, stuff like that. Like free space would be Rejax says something horny randomly. As the saying goes, the ace creatures are the ones that are usually the most like horny randomly. Hey Ryuta. Yeah, it's talking about possibly actually saying a bingo one day. Something I've been threatening to do since the days I was doing GeoGuessr, and I just never did. Why is the strut not clean? That's what I mean. It's like I keep telling everyone to like suggest stuff into Discord for the bingo, but like I've never gotten any suggestions, so I just occasionally had someone say I should set up bingo, but never any more details beyond that. And it's like, yeah, that's possibly true, but I need a little more than just hey, do the thing. Because yeah, I don't really know what my memes are. Like, the only meme I've ever had was the old Poppy from when Psych did FF5 in French. And everyone kind of imitated that for like a good year, and that was pretty much the only meme I've ever created that I can think of. I think part of the problem with this map is it's just a big open floor. Like, just all of it is dirty. You just have to do the entire floor. Am I stuck on? This roof? Okay, there it goes. Like, this roof did not want me to walk around on it. It still doesn't really want me to walk around on it. It's being very bitchy. Like, how did the inside get dirt? I don't know, man. Like this whole city must have just been covered in, like, 20 feet of mud at some point. But somehow everyone's house wasn't just completely obliterated by it. It's like... Because, I mean, like, as an actual expert in flooding, like, it doesn't take much to destroy a foundation, which basically ruins the entire house and makes it have to be torn down. Like, 20 feet of anything is going to just, like, obliterate the houses, even if it's not moving at a rapid velocity. Like, nothing's going to be salvageable after that. Oh, the roof got done before this crap. Alright, let me up louder. I don't know how I really want you to do this besides what I'm doing. One's, I guess, dirty from the other side still. There you go. Here. Need you guys away. Congratulations. Congratulations on the wordsmithing. I mean, I don't know, like, I would be curious to know what silly things I do all the time, personally, if that's because I am a silly creature. But I don't think that would bother me as much. Hey Dolph, how you doing? Get in place as soon as it just feeds a giant floor. Thought I had done the outside. Probably not, just like missing half of it still. Must have forgotten the side specifically. Oh. This is done. I don't know. Somehow a fuck up occurred. Oh, I see. The safe operation. PowerWash. Hopping around. This seems like a very unsafe climbing pole. It says it's made of plastic. I don't know. I have my doubts. I don't think it's very fantastic. So you gotta do. Oh, this is just part of the roof, okay. The roof has much to its name. There's a gazebo near where I live in like a little park, and it's always full of wasp nests. So like, you never want to go into it. I think one time I went into it, it was full of spiders, which is honestly better for me than full of wasp nests. I think it was the one time I actually did like sit in it for a couple minutes and just like look around. We don't really have, I mean, most of North America doesn't really have any medics in it from spiders. The only ones we really have here is the Black Widow. And it's not the kind of environment a Black Widow would want anyway. I've had a Black Widow on me before. It's not really interested in biting you, unless you're like squishing it. It was in the mailbox at my parents' house. They have like a little enclosed mailbox, and I grabbed the mail from it, and a spider came with it, and the spider just kind of like wobbled around on me, because they're really clumsy once they're not on their webs. So it kind of just wobbled around on my arm for a second, and like fell off, and I have no idea where it went after that. It was just gone. But I mean, it was, kind of. I remember a bit back, I got a zing was in my mailbox that was just like, this house is vacant. And I'm just like, what? It was like allegedly from the postal service, but I don't know. I just like took it and like threw it away. I was just like, what is this? And kept getting mail, so I don't know. I don't know why they tried to say the house was vacant. I remember checking like to make sure that I still like that I hadn't like had my like identity stolen or something after that, but other than that, like I don't know. It's weird. Really does not like me moving around from up here. It's like I'm not supposed to be up here, but like where else would I be? The piss roof. Oh. That got clean fast. What is up with this common full? There we go. That's a really weird noise. What is that? Why does it sound like that? That's everything we'll do. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Do I have to clean it from above? What do you want from me? This is safe, right? Power washing fella. Brain's ankle. See, this place would, like, there must be good drainage here. This place would be like a river at this point. But I want to, like, see a stat of, like, how many gallons I'm using. This ladder is so powerful. Is this extraordinary doctor PowerWash? We got your details from Cow. We've got a dirty old house in need of some TLC. Otherwise, he uses fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground floor and not good old fashioned creosote. The fuck is creosote? Creosote is a category of carbonaceous chemicals formed by the distillation of various tars and pyrolysis of plant-derived material, is wood or fossil fuel. They are typically used as preservatives or antiseptics. Okay. I don't see anything saying it was used for playgrounds. I mean, every playground I was to as a kid either had sand, it was just on grass, or there was one I was at that had like a bunch of those like rubber like rectangle, like those little mini rubber rectangles everywhere. Unless that's creosote, I don't know. I don't know what this shit is. Alright. Cleans a mailbox, it's a garbage can. Oh, it actually was dirty, I was joking. I would have never known to clean this if I wasn't just doing a gag just now. I thought it was just supposed to look, I thought it was just a dirty ass, like I thought it was just a garbage can. Like I thought it's just how it looked. Do we really need to clean the inside of the garbage can, my man? How do I clean behind it? Okay, there's another garbage can. And a bench I missed. Oh, it's supposed to be red? I see. Why did it just look like it was wood colored? How does that even work? Alright, I guess we should take care of this awful floor. Nope, get off the ladder. What are you doing, my man? Been kidnapped by the ladder. Blocking my spray. Who thought having floors was a good idea? Have you considered not having a floor? Wouldn't just some good hard rain take care of this whole problem? Like, I don't know. Fucking ladder is blocking me from cleaning. There we go. Remember, that's how I used to always do with my car. I just like wait for it to rain and set down to rain. Not that would help it very long, since usually if it was rains that much, it was also pollinating a bunch. Oh. Okay. Didn't realize I'd missed the spot on that, walls there. Gross. They're gross. Like diarrhea vomit. I think it's supposed to just be moss, but it looks like diarrhea vomit. So much of it here, why? Who hurt you? Another yellow circle. I got distracted from the green circle I was doing. Now on the blue. Yellow circle ought to be doable. I wonder if there's anyone out there that would get, like, irate at the way I'm playing this game. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there. I'm thinking of like, how I've seen, like, there was someone I watched who played Unpacking that, like, just their entire stream was just freaking out the entire time because of how they were playing it. Like, there's someone that's just, like, watching me and just, like, fuming to themselves about how I'm doing it. My bot asleep? No. Didn't detect that an ad was starting. Or about to start. realize this one's powerful enough to take care of on just PowerWash, so that's good. I have to use the tiny spray, the tiny spinny boy. I guess this is only if I have soap. Ad break time. Everyone take a stretch break, get some water. I'll see you real soon. Wow. Welcome back, everybody. You have escaped from the ad break. Congratulations. Where is blue floor now? I need like the widest spray of all time for this red section. Okay, how's everyone doing? Smile in chat if you're feeling good. I'm glad Dimension's feeling good. Hey, yeah, good job doing Cub. Creosote is fungicidal, cheap, and just an absolute joy to pour. Admittedly, it is also profoundly toxic to humans when ingested, swings and roundabouts. What? What isn't profoundly toxic to humans? She was how many I know have like IBS and stuff. It's just like, it seems like everything's just profoundly toxic at this point. Like food? No. Food is toxic also. How's this blue floor still? Oh, there's more. Oh wait, there's more. Oh, now and you too can be great. There we go. Roundabout. So they calls this. So they calls it tic-tac-toe, but they calls it is this thing a roundabout? I don't know what this is normally called actually. I feel like roundabout isn't. See what it's called though. Oh my god, the plates are individual. Merry-go-round. Yeah, I thought it might have been that, but it sounded wrong to me, because the merry-go-round's what I associate with, like, you sit on the horses and they go in circles. So I was like, nah, that's not right. Okay, gotta go on them so fast they fling you off, what you always did. Well, it's a very dangerous location for it to be, actually, because, like, gonna go over here, likelihood is. Or into this. Unless it has, like, some kind of, something on to stop it from spinning too fast, which... I don't know if something like that exists nowadays. Maybe it does. Back to it. Patient. Wording powerfully, you say. Technically, I have relevant art. I'm not going to show it on stream, though. Platoon for tired people. Yeah, Monday seemed like a good day for it, just because... I don't know, I'm not the most tired on Monday. I feel like that day is probably Tuesday or Wednesday is I'm the most tired. But, Monday seemed like a good day for it. I've decided to not, have a later alarm on weekends anymore. I used to, because I wake up at 7:20 on weekdays. And I'd had an alarm set for 9:20 on weekends, and I've decided to just wake up at 7:20 on weekends also. And see if that makes my week a little bit more stable, where I'm not, like, extremely exhausted halfway through the week because I was staying up later or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's an experiment. Well, that's why I have in the stream title, Shin, you know, resist putting the power sprayer into your maw. I actually never got any art like that was a wolf, was like sticking a power spray washer in my face or something and playing off of it. Yeah, I'd say it's a lot less active than Viscera, because this one's just point, like it's not even point and shoot, because you can hit right click and just keep spraying. So it's just point, walk around point. Point stuff, it becomes clean. Or is this dinosaur supposed to be? Purple? Purple. I feel like sprayed algae away, like, would it? I feel like it would just, or moss, or whatever the fuck that stuff is. I feel like it would just settle somewhere else. Like, I don't think it would care that much. But okay, I guess I'm over here now. How does a green floor circle got that much crud on its stick there? Okay, just like weird. Oh. Oh god, its head. What happened to its head? They split its head in half. Terrible. Frightening. How could this happen? Stego slide. Stego slide, more like Stego side, am I right? Ah. Feels like this could have been dirtier. Does have that weird moss everyone loves. kind of surprised how much pressure is lost in this. I wonder if you would lose that much pressure by having a wider screen. Or if it would be pretty minimal, because I feel like it'd be pretty minimal. But you're still dealing with pretty high pressure, even if it's... I don't know. I mean, I guess I've been in a shower before. It's a pretty big pressure difference with the different spouts you use, but also, like, I feel like it's using a lot less water. Oh, you do? Really? Okay. Now I know. I think his Stegos light could be rounder. And shoves a power washer down its throat. The fact that it's all one giant object and not a bunch of smaller objects is kind of wild. I remember I just wanted to get a power washer for the car, which the idea of that was outrageous to me. Like, what do you mean you want to power wash the car once? That just destroys the car. Apparently there's like lower power washers specifically for cars you can buy. They're also extremely expensive, and I was just like, no, that's too much money for something that you'd use like a couple of times a year because we don't wash the cars that much. Especially since the place I live has a car washing station. So it's like, they already have like tools to help you wash your car. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. What if I not wash then? Climbing pole guards. Oh. Small red floor, tabletop shelter. Climbing pole guards. Oh, is this guy? I thought I had finished this red floor. Climbing pole guards. Like, this is a climbing pole. What do you mean guards? Oh, it's these guys. Oh, you're still a dirty boy. Okay. 30. Off? There we go, okay. All bridge floor. Slide platform, tower, tabletop, shelter. What is that? Rooms would be down here, right? Slide platform. Here? Ah. Don't see anything dirty with. Well, it's clean anyway. What the fuck is tower tabletop shelter? Oh. Why is it called that? Oh yeah. We did it. Wow. Clean. Super Jobs Playground Dirt Finder looking at now admits there may have been an odd flick of dirt here and there, and there's just so many colors in this world. Too many, perhaps. Anyway, you've got those bleeding worry warts off my back, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Wait, what do you mean worry warts? Like, were you not concerned about how dirty that was? Man, let's cleanse this golf cart. You clean my sorry golf cart. You might have heard that my poor cat Ulysses going missing. We're all frantic with worry. What was the ceremony just around the corner? It's where I saw him on the golf course. For all kinds of lily pads in the lake by the 13th, par 3, but I always get a birdie. By the time I realized it was just a boisterous carp, it was too late. Slammed the brakes and went tumbling down the slope head over tail. Don't worry, docs have given me the all clear, because they've never seen anyone recover such a minor incident in so little time. Cart needs a hose down. Uh-huh. Never seen anybody recover from getting owned that fast. Amazing. Oh yes, golf cart. Cart. They just tumbled down a hill and didn't go into like a sawmill? What? This? Am I as a fool that doesn't know what color dirt is? Do I just have weird dirt? Well, you didn't break your windshield, which, so congratulations, I guess. Not sure I've ever seen a golf cart with a windshield either. So I see golf carts a lot around here because, like, kids will just be driving around golf carts on the road around here all the time, because I don't know why. They just do. Like, literal children. Like, I'm talking about, like, you know, under 10 years old will be riding around, driving a golf cart around on a public road fucking all the time. I don't know. It's very upsetting. They're usually not jerks though, so I guess there's that. Like, they have manners, but it's just like, why? Who gave you this golf cart? Why do you have a golf cart? Stop it. Can you handle it? Oh hey, the gnome's back. He's over there now. I didn't notice him. Against the golf cart now, it's almost like the whole thing never happened. You're a genius, Dirtfinder. Much obliged. Not allowed to buy the Prima Vista's $3,000 yet. So expensive. $40. And loads of money. Cleans a detached house. Cards on the table, we live in the old house of Esther Diaz, a eccentric actress who plays a wicked witch in the classic movie Advanced Mysteriously in the national park. We know all the rumors trying to place, but we also know we've picked up an absolute bargain. We don't mind if the furniture moves around a little. The next level feng shui. Shui. This grubby exterior is really getting to us. All the power washers in town are too scared to set foot in our yard. If you could help us, we'd be eternally grateful. Shui. It's odd, super weird, creepy signs outside the house. Nothing to worry about. Smiley face. But he says a detached house, not the whole house. Give me detached house. This is in the backyard. I'm confused. There's a main road, and that's just the house. Like a detached house would be like in the backyard here or something. It's just the whole house. You have a job at cleaning this. Oh. Replays. Someday I'll have to implement that petting thing. I'm not sure that's the best way to do it though, because the problem is I have like I have my VTuber on its own scene. That's in it's like it's a scene within a scene. And hi baby, you've emerged. I don't have a good way to, like, attach something to another scene in a ways that makes sense. It was way OBS works. I can't really, like, hide and unhide something inside of a scene that I'm not actively using. Oh, I didn't have to clean that graffiti. It just vanished on its own. Amazing. Whoa. Technically it's a garage, even though it is also a garage. Ah. Will not stop me from shenanigans. Shenanigans is in my way. Cleans this. Aha. Hi, baby. Is he not back yet, baby? Are you gonna start attacking me now? Yeah. Time to attack my feet. Hi, baby. What are you? Hello. Hello, baby. Ah, my arm's stuck. Over here now. I can't use the mouse if you're over here, baby. It's better if you're when you're on to my left side. Yeah. Okay, now you're just... Okay. Works, I guess. Baby, what are you up? We're still half an hour early. I'm not gonna feed you. Has never been fed. Baby, you're shaking my chair everywhere. Surprised he's not screaming. Not full of enough anguish yet to start screaming, I guess. But yes, this fence is perfectly fine. How does this fence end up being fine, but the rest of the house is all fucked up? These are the questions everyone should be asking. I sat on the sofa just now. I heard a strange sigh-like sound. Spooky. All the big nasty. There we go. It's a break. Ow. This would not completed itself. Problem wouldn't trim. Oh. So cat's begging at me now. He's doing the twisty. The big twisty. Red Squishball's not back yet. Didn't he go for his walk like an hour ago? Because this one's divided up pretty nicely. In a way that's like very intuitive to me. Seriously, it's just like, what is this house detached from? If this is a detached house, every house is a detached house. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, my detached house on the road by itself, not attached to any other building, not even near any other building. It's just like, okay. I don't know, I guess that's maybe England has a different definition of detached house. Hi, baby. Now's the screaming hours. Yeah, I do plan to set up a cat cam at some point, because he does tend to hang out, like, right behind me on the bed. I just need to, buy a webcam. So this house is elevated, but like, there's no entry to this crawl space. Where's the entry hatch? Where's the vents for the crawl space? This doesn't make sense. So for those that don't know, like my professional background has basically always been insurance to some extent. Various different ones. Life insurance sucks. Not only is it just kind of a scam as a general concept, but also like working in it is terrible. Don't work in life insurance. But like I've worked in flood insurance for most of my career, like NFIP flood. And so like I know a lot about how buildings should be constructed. Like I know this obviously isn't supposed to be the US, but I feel like the principles would probably be the same no matter where you were. Like if you're elevated on a crawl space like this, you're going to have some kind of access point to this crawl space. And that access point shouldn't be inside the house. It should be elsewhere. It should be outside somewhere. That's why I'm just like looking at this house. I'm like, okay, it's elevated. Where's the vents? Where's the access point? Like, what's going on? Because if it rains and you don't have a way for the water to like flow freely, it's just going to pool up under your house. And so that's how you get rotting floorboards. And like the moisture from the ground being around it, like, is going to seep under these bricks. And it's going to get into the crawl space either way, so you're just going to have, like, the moldiest, like, grossest underside of the house that's eventually going to cause your floor to collapse. I guess? But, like, those houses would have foundation problems at this point, so... Also, welcome back. Your cat's been begging me for food. I didn't know you were home again. Mize has mentioned before how, anytime the cat's doing anything mildly obnoxious, it's his cat. I feel like my parents did the same thing though. Like whenever my sister or I were being annoying, it was always whoever was complaining about its like child, or like it would be whoever wasn't the one complaining about his child. It would be my mom. You know, it would be your child is doing this, your son's doing this, your daughter's doing this. You know. I'll say this railing's pissing me off. That is how children and pets work. You hear that weird rumbling noise? No. I mean, I'm hungry. Is that what you're talking about? I am hungry. Puts the washer on spin. I mean, I've done that before when stuff just didn't fucking like dry at all, but yeah, usually not so much. Usually the wash just does that on its own. Like when you put something on delicate cycle and you forget to tell it to like actually spin. 'Cause even if it's on delicate cycle, like if it's stopping wet when it comes out, it's not going to dry for shit. How's this porch like barely done? Railing too. Oh, because the top is a porch counts as a porch. Got it. There is a limit to my range. It is known. Oh gosh. Make more sense if I had like scaffolding. I don't think I have scaffolding. A ladder. House is too dang tall. Multi-story houses, what the fuck? Who's ever done such a thing in their lives? Ever heard of such a thing? I haven't done this trim on this side yet. Yeah. Blast it. So anyway, I started blasting. I haven't had egg in a long time. And yes, those dots were connected. Dan DeVito connected both of those dots together for me. I don't buy eggs anymore. I haven't gotten any eggs from my parents in a while, as I do have chickens. I haven't gotten any eggs from them in a while. Exceptional. You know, if people laid eggs, I wonder if people would eat those eggs like chicken eggs. I mean, birds like to eat egg. Maybe it's egg all the time. No. Like if like if my parents have a hymne parrot named Maeve. That's who Maeve was. And she loves chicken. She loves egg. Now I'm not. That's the same promoting cannibalism here because I'm not. But it's just like if like unfertilized eggs were a thing that humans laid, would people just eat them? Like would they just be like if that was just a normal thing that you just plopped out if you know had the right parts every every so often, would people just eat them? I think this is worth consideration. My next thought then was, does anyone in the Valsalian world eat Yinglet eggs? Because Yinglets will just lay eggs that are unfertilized too sometimes. Is there some like guy who's just like, yes, love some ratbird egg. Your cat has become sad once more. The anguish has begun. I feel like lesser Yinglets are just like normal ass animals that got that zinged or something. That's what I've always suspected lesser Yinglets are. I don't know if it'll ever get touched on again. It feels like a one-off thrown away point that just won't ever get brought up again. Who knows, maybe there'll be a big ol' lesser Yinglet plot point. If I recall right, lesser Yinglets were like specifically non-intelligent. But also I don't know why normal Yinglets have like murderous intent against them immediately upon sight. Or if that was just like a exaggeration. That's what I mean, like, yeah, it's like, is it because they know it's Zat things that, like, was it that one specifically knew? Was it that things that affected a normal animal, or is that just like an inherent trait of Yinglets that they become rage-induced by seeing lesser Yinglets for some reason? The answers. The questions. Veranda. I hardly... Manda. I don't know. Randa's a funny word. Well, I do know they do maybe retcon explain it or actually explain it later is that it was like some kind of disease they had. Like they had some kind of like genetic disease that caused all their ruffles to go away. They lost their ruffles have ridges. Bricks. Oh, okay. Gotta. Man, didn't notice this railing was here. The railings are kind of like annoying. Maybe use this fancy pathway. How do dirt find? I got a real doozy for you when you can spare a minute for us over at the recreational grounds. The grounds are recreation. The grounds of celebration. Hello, is the grime bandits? I need some help with my poor little play school. What? Oh, another thing, careful how you go around the volcano. Okay. Need to like do this damn railing. How are you still so dirty, railing? Where? How? Was this all the same railing? Oh. I didn't realize it's like a super railing. Nope, it isn't a super railing. All separate. Oh. There we go. Okay, so that was all one big railing. I guess it's time to go upstairs. Nope. Which ladder? It is. I've never lived somewhere that has a gutter. Hey, Necro, how you doing? You need to go check on Vanta. Hope Vanta's doing well. DB just got his demanded dinner. Oh no. We used to do that to Cartman a lot when I was younger. He would just kind of... He never seemed too bothered by it. He would just go sailing a little bit and then just be like... He would just saunter back over to you like, okay, where are my pets now? He eventually got pretty good at like announcing that he existed in the dark. He would like meow and you'd be like, oh, there's a cat somewhere around here. Because that was when he was like significantly younger. Phoebe likes to run right in front of you when you're walking down a hallway, like sideways somehow, like a T-bone collision, which obviously doesn't go well for him. But he doesn't even react to it, he just keeps on doing whatever the fuck he was doing. I've only accidentally heard him once, since that was one time he was... When I was trying to feed him and he was walking stupid in front of me and I managed to step on, like, one of his paws. That's, like, the only time I've ever heard him make a noise, which was very upsetting. He doesn't like wet food very much, except for those, like, Fancy Feast gems, which he loves. But, like, any other wet food, he just doesn't want anything to do with. The problem with those gems is they're, like... like, a single one of them is not, like, enough food for a cat his size, so you have to feed him 2 of them. They're not exactly cheap. He does like them. Interesting to say he doesn't like most wet food, so... We usually feed him some, Bill's food, which is annoyingly expensive. But but it's got really big kernels for some reason. Like, I don't know why they're so big. Yeah, he does like to bounce around. But yeah, the kernels are so big, so we got him some, like, Purina, I think, that has normal cat-sized kernels. But, like, that stuff made his poop smell so fucking bad. He does like to announce very loudly anytime he uses his litter box, though. He just runs around screaming about it. He also likes to go into corners and scream, which we assume is just because he likes the acoustics, but who knows. Awkward wall here. I wish I could turn my... I feel like if I could turn my doodad diagonals, that would make me happy. My power washer. I would like it to be diagonal instead of, like, side, like, one direction or the other. Those intracardinals. Fascia? Fascia. I don't know what fascia is. I mean, I guess it's like a trim of some sort. I'm probably not even saying it right. Is it like facade, but it's just different? Is it like fascia instead of fascia? Oh yeah. Fascia? The door. Oh, it's the window. I thought that was a door for a second. I was like, there's a door up here? You'll have to send me that outside of stream. I'm not gonna look at it now. Oh, okay. I guess I wouldn't know anything about that since I've never, like I said earlier, I've never lived anywhere that had gutters. Every place I've lived just has a sloped roof that the stuff comes off of. Oh, okay. Is that porch clean real quick? Don't be a Debbie Downer, but I've looked into the creepy symbols you found inside of the house you're working on. Okay. And there's just builder's diagrams telling the point where to put the gap for the overfill pipe. Okay. I assume they were just graffiti. I think they were creepy diagrams. Yeah, I've done that before, it's fine. So the first house I did, I was like, is this okay? Just spraying a bunch of water down the chimneys? That's not going to cause problems, right? They're clearly not very concerned about that sort of thing. What is this yellow stuff? God, this house never ends. Yeah, one thing I'm noticing is the game does not like it very much when I'm standing on like slopes. It like gets really weird about movement. Like makes you stuck. Oh, it's leaves of that tree, I guess. Okay. I wasn't even trying to clean the walls there, I was trying to clean the window. I'll take it. Awful window. I remember there's a house near where I live that had like, the front door was just a glass front door. And it wasn't like it was just, you could just see inside easy, like it was just nothing. And eventually they like frosted the glass over. It's like, I would have done that so long ago. I don't like having someone that would be able to just easily see me all the time. Wooden trim for a second. Oh yeah, this. Oh, this wood trim. roof? How am I gonna cleanse that wall? I like how, like, just walking around this roof for like a second did like 10% of the cleaning. I guess this is like a huge surface area, but jeez. That stepping stool was like nigh useless to me. An insult. Dare you? How dare you make me look upon that stepping stool? I say be gone was a stepping stool. Is this supposed to be rust? Is it just bird poop? Like, what is this yellow shit, man? Like, it really does look like the town just got covered in, like, diarrhea vomit. Oh, yeah. Did not help. Fight your direction. Guttered. The gutter has been guttered. This roof is too big. This stuff come off on this one? Yeah, okay. Helps a little bit. Slightly bigger space. When there's a like really good sprayers, like the top tier sprayer just like never needs to use a tiny like area hose. If I could just spray, like do a wide spray all the time, was that one. Guess we'll find out when I get there, when I afford it. I buy it, when I purchase the capitalism. Alright, what do you want me to do with... Sure, I can cleanse this side. This. What about the rest of it? Like a wee. I assume I can ladder up there, maybe? Okay, yeah, that's what it wants me to do. Take. Trims. Gutter I didn't. This gutter? There's no gutter here. Eh. Oh, hi. That answers the window frame. What gutter did I not clean? What window frame did I not clean? Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here. Move. Gutter is complete. Window frame. Not that many windows around here. Also, wooden trim. Oh, hey. The whole last wooden trim I didn't even know existed. Like, huh? Okay. Seriously, what window frame did I miss? Kind of run out of window frames to check. Also run out of wooden trims. Is there like a whole ass window I don't know about? And a wooden trim somewhere I don't know about apparently. Oh, what? Oh, does this window exist? I didn't know about this window. The fact this window was cleaned is extremely incidental, and I was not aware it even was here. Seriously, what wooden trim am I missing? Because there's not wooden trims up higher, these are all the fascias. Wooden trim would be down here. All these seem to be fine. Is there like a way to highlight it? Around the back door has some stains on it. This one here? No. See anything going on back here? Around the door. The door isn't... The door doesn't got anything going on. The door is just the door. Like, the trim is this stuff on the edge here. This is all the trim. The door has no other parts to it. It's just the door. I mean, I'm hitting tab. It's not highlighting. So that's not dirt. That's just shading. I mean, I guess at this point I just need to spray all of it. Like maybe one of them has just like a pixel that I can't see. Here's there's just another wooden trim somewhere I don't know about. Nothing's activated here. I don't know what else a wooden trim would be. I wish it would highlight it for me. Like, unless there's a wooden trim up higher, I just am not aware of. Yeah, but in this, the trim seems to just be that, because like the doors don't have trim as far as this game's concerned. The only spots that are labeled trim is this stuff. So as far as the game's concerned, this is the only trim. Everything else is fascia or just a door or a window. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this trim is. Here's a wooden trim. Okay. Maybe it's the other side of this. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Everywhere else that wasn't called trim if it was going up like that, so that was a little confusing. Very inconsistent. The house looks amazing, almost normal. You know what's strange though? As you were finishing, there was a screech from the attic, so I opened the latch and something whooshed past my face. Followed by a grubby gray feather floating mysteriously down. I think it was Ezra's soul leaving finally at peace. Okay, man. Alright, we're gonna call it here. But, thanks for coming, everyone. Hope you all had a good time. As always, if you're new here, please drop a follow. I have my Discord you can join, so pretty relaxing place. I've got my socials, all that stuff. This stuff's also on screen. There's a persona directory and everything. There's, of course, the Clear Time forums. If you don't know what I am, you can read out of places. But yeah, might stream tomorrow, might take tomorrow off. That's up in the air. So maybe tomorrow, otherwise Thursday, I'll be back. But yeah. Hope you all have a wonderful Monday evening, and I will see you next time.